to Coastal Update, presented to you by Nicole Smith at RE/MAX of Gulf Shores. Nicole is a real estate expert that stays on top of the market, so you make great choices. Let's take a look at the market. Welcome to Coastal Update, brought to you by the brokers and agents at RE/MAX of Gulf Shores. This is our 8-month report for the condominium market here along the beautiful Alabama Gulf Coast, the area we call Pleasure Island, consisting of Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Fort Morgan, and Perdido Key in Florida. We gathered all the data from the Baldwin Realtors database, so let's go ahead and take a look at the market. Here's inventory, or the number of condominiums that show as active in our MLS system. And on September the 1st, it stood at 1,144 units, up from last year, but down from the last couple months. This chart shows the median days on the market, how long it takes to get a properly priced condominium under contract from the day it goes on the market. And that stood at 106 days. This chart shows condominium sales, and in August, 120 condominiums changed hands. That's a slight increase from the last few months. Here we're looking at the first 8 months of 2025 versus the same time period last year. Condominium new units to sell, virtually identical at 790. Next, the average sales price was up 4% to $684,000. Median, meaning half the sales were above and half were below, was also a 4% increase at $582,000. Next, we measure average dollars per square foot. And per heated and cooled square foot, it dropped 1% to $478. Now we look at inventory to see how many units are under contract or pending so that we know demand. And that stood at 114 units, representing a 10% increase. Those are the condominiums we expect to see close in the next 30 to 45 days. So we have an active condominium market. You know, fall's the time that a lot of smart buyers come to town to try to find a condominium to suit their needs for next year. So if you're thinking about buying or selling a condominium, contact the RE/MAX of Gulf Shores professional that provided you with this video. They're going to help you make great choices. Thanks for watching Coastal Update, and we'll see you next month.